Cancer, this is Natalie from Inspired Alignment. I'm coming today to bring you your August 2018 reading. I apologize that some of these readings came out a little late. I've just been busy with a lot of different things going on right now. But the way that I usually see it is that if it didn't come out when it was supposed to, it's usually for a reason. So please check your sun, moon, and rising signs to get a more complete picture of your situation. Also, if you're a woman, check your Venus sign, and if you're a man, check your Mars to get more messages that are about love. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Feel free to leave a comment in the comment section if this video resonates with you, and if you have started any new YouTube channels, businesses, or new products that you would like to share with the other subscribers on this channel and also with myself. So I'm going to go ahead and get started for Cancer, August 2018. Okay. Spirit, what messages do we have for the sign of Cancer for August 2018? What messages does Cancer need to know for August 2018? What messages does Cancer need to know for the month of August 2018? Okay, the first card we have is the Five of Swords. Second card is the Three of Cups. Okay. Third is the Nine of Wands. Fourth card is the Six of Cups. Next we have the Five of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, next card is the Seven of Swords, Okay, there's lots of cards wanting to jump out. So to me that just means that there's probably some communication that needs to be had somewhere. Okay, the next card is the Ace of Pentacles. Then we have the High Priestess, and under the deck is Judgment, Two of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Tower, the Hierophant, and the Hermit. Okay. So some of the signs that I see here that you could be dealing with are a Taurus, a Scorpio, a Virgo, and I think that's it. You don't have to be dealing with those signs, but that could just be a specific message for someone. Okay, so it looks like in the recent past, and this would be in July or maybe the beginning of August, there was some kind of a situation that took place, and this could have involved a third party. So there could have been some kind of like sneaky, underhanded type of behavior that happened, and it involved another person. So this doesn't necessarily have to be cheating, but it could involve three people, or it could involve well, it does definitely involve three people, but it doesn't necessarily have to be intimate. So this could be like friendship, this could be like a work partner or something like that. But it does look like there was some kind of sneaky behavior that was attached to it. And this really had somebody keeping their guard up. And this could either be this could either be the person that was doing the sneaky behavior, or this could be the person who it was being done to. So the person who was doing it could have been very guarded, or feeling like they were entrapped in some way. And then the person that somebody could have done this to has their guard up because they don't want to be hurt. So they don't want, they've really like got a wall up because this situation probably, involved some kind of like emotional pain. And so now it's forced this person to kind of like have their guard up very high. I'm also picking up that, the person that this happened with could be somebody that you've known for a long time. Possibly you could have known them since you were a child. Or this could be like some kind of like past life relationship that you have with this person. Let me see if I can pick up anything else here from the... this could also be somebody just leaving a situation. Like somebody could have just like took off, and there might have been like numerous people involved in this. So I can give an example, like say, you decide to like move out of your partner's house, and you have, your family help you move out. So that would kind of be like kind of taking off and having other people help you. And to this other person, it seemed kind of like underhanded in some way, and it was like painful. That doesn't have to be the case, but that it could be with somebody. Now, in the current time, or more towards the middle of August, I'm seeing here that somebody is still kind of feeling a little sour about whatever situation that took place here. So they're really kind of dwelling on what happened, and maybe like reminiscing about the past that they had with this person. I'm also picking up that somebody feels like financially constrained in some way. So, on one hand, I'm feeling like there's one person that is feeling like really down and out, and kind of, stuck in this place where they're just like reminiscing about the past. They feel like they can't really like move forward at all. And then on the other hand, there's like another person here who is kind of, celebrating being able to kind of break free, and they are like focusing on a new beginning here, but yet they may still be like dealing with this person who is feeling kind of like wallowing in their sadness. So in the future, or more towards the end of August, I see that there may be, if this is two people, which I am kind of picking up on, this could be a relationship of some sort. It doesn't have to be like a husband and wife or boyfriend and girlfriend. I mean, this could be like friend, family, co-workers, a business partner, anything like that. But I am seeing that whatever the situation was that took place here in the recent past, it kind of like follows you throughout the month of August. And towards the end of August, like, I feel like some stuff like gets brought back up again. And whoever it is that's trying to kind of like have this new start in the material world. And this doesn't have to be just like financially, like you could have just started like a new job or gotten a new home or a new car. But this is just, in the physical world, like trying to, have a new beginning. And I'm getting that, like, because someone in the situation is still kind of like sitting in this lower vibrational energy where they're kind of like sulking in whatever happened, it's affecting like you or the other people around you. And you could be this person who is experiencing like this sadness of what took place in the past. And you could be kind of like your sadness or whatever, like you might be kind of bringing this up to the people around you or the other person that was involved, and trying to like talk about it or something here. And it just seems like someone is very guarded, so they really like are not open to wanting to discuss whatever took place here. They I think are pretty solid in the decision that they made, but somebody is feeling like there's more there, and like really kind of trying to communicate that or show that in some way to this other person or to the other people that are in their life. And I'm getting, there may have been like some secretive activity that took place. But, I'm really getting a sense that like one person has kind of like moved on and moved forward, and another person has not. So, this person that has not been able to let go of what happened and is still, very sad. I would say, the best thing, if this is you, the best thing that you can do is try to just like let go of that situation or that person. And I know that, it seems very difficult to do. But you will find that once you're able to let go of that and you are able to like get yourself into more of a happier energy, that this other person or other people around you will recognize that and see that, and they will start to gravitate to you in a natural way. So you might be trying to, or this could be somebody doing this to you, but trying to kind of like make somebody feel bad about what happened, and just really kind of like playing up the hurt and the pain that they caused or what took place. And it's not really doing them any good, because it's just making this person or these other people like not want to deal with that energy. They're just kind of like really like trying to get away from it, and they're putting up a wall. And I would just say, like, once this person kind of gets out of that energy, then people would be more willing to want to like communicate or come closer to them. So underneath the deck, I had the Judgment card, the Two of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and then I had the Tower, the Hierophant, and the Hermit. So I'm seeing here that this was, kind of a life-changing thing that took place here. And this very well could have been like a marriage or like a long-term commitment that you had, and it fell apart, or there was like a divorce or a separation of some kind, and this was like life-changing for both people that are involved. And I forgot to I did say that you could be dealing with Virgo, Taurus, or Scorpio. So You know, I'm seeing here that, you know, part of the reason why this relationship did not work out is because somebody felt like they weren't really getting the emotional attention that they needed, or they were not being emotionally fulfilled in some way, or that one person was giving more time and energy and, you know, maybe like love in another direction or to something else rather than giving it to them. And so that kind of, you know, had this person unhappy, and that's why they decided to break this commitment or marriage. So I'm going to pull some more cards on this to see if we can get any more information. Okay, what else does Cancer need to know for August 2018? What other messages do we have for Cancer for August 2018? What messages does Cancer need for August 2018? Okay, the first card that I'm going to clarify here is this High Priestess. What is the High Priestess? Okay, yeah, so there is a definite ending here. This person could, you know, either you or the person that you're involved with could have just really felt kind of guided to make the decision that they made. You know, this could have been some kind of like inner knowing, or they could have experienced something maybe like in a spiritual sense that made them realize that this relationship was not working and that they needed to end it and move in another direction. So, what is this Seven of Swords? Well, let's see here. What is this Five of Swords? Spirit, what's this Five of Swords? Okay, so, you know, I'm getting here that if this was some kind of a relationship, you know, where you guys were like living together and had, you know, some kind of stability like within that relationship, that's why this person is feeling like, you know, you kind of like stabbed them in the back in some way. Because they felt like this was like their anchor. They felt like this relationship was their security. And I don't really think they expected it to be rocked in the way that it was. I'm also seeing in this card, you know, the birds and the seagulls. I don't know, you might be seeing a lot of seagulls. I actually seen 2 seagulls today. But, you know, that to me just really symbolizes that there is some kind of like spiritual guidance going on here. Like people, you know, may be guided in certain directions. And so, you know, if this person feels like, you know, you stabbed them in the heart or something, or you feel like somebody did this to you, I'm getting, you know, that, you know, they really did not like intentionally do this. I kind of feel like the relationship, you know, wasn't really in a good place, and that nobody was really like benefiting. And, you know, this person was just kind of shown, you know, that they needed to go another way, or that they needed to do something different. And, you know, it's not something that they intentionally did to cause pain. So, Spirit, what is this? Can I get a card for the Tower, the Hierophant, and the Hermit? One card for the Tower, Hierophant, and the Hermit. Okay, yeah, so, you know, I feel like there was some toxicity going on within this relationship. And the person that did decide to walk away or leave, like they knew that on the other side that there would be some better things. And you know, I think that both people need to come to this realization. You know, I think one person kind of already like understands this and knows that maybe this relationship was unhealthy in some way. But there's still another person here involved that really isn't understanding that. And they are really kind of like, you know, having a lot of like self pity and, you know, feeling down and out here. So I'm going to take a couple cards from the Blessed Bee. What does Cancer need to know for the month of August 2018? Okay, so I have a blessing on your wisdom and a blessing on your family. So, you know, I think that one person, and this could be you, Cancer, or it could be, you know, a person that you've been in this situation with. One person here is really, you know, I think being wise in some way. You know, they're trying to do the right thing, and they're trying to, you know, use their knowledge to help guide them, you know, and do the things in the best way possible. You know, and I do see the birds here. There's a crow and an owl, and then I seen the seagulls here. Also, there is like a wolf or a dog behind this woman. So, you know, I'm really getting like pay attention to, you know, animals or pets. You might want to like keep an eye on any pets that you might have. And just, you know, maybe they're trying to like tell you something. There might be something going on with your pets. And then also if you are seeing like some kind of birds, or, you know, like this is a white owl. So, you know, if you see something like that in certain parts, you know, of your area, some kind of animal that is maybe like rare that you don't normally see, that kind of stands out to you, pay attention to that, because that could be, you know, some kind of, you know, support or guidance, you know, spiritual support and guidance that's letting you know, that everything is going to be okay and everything's going to work out, and that you are like on the right path here. So the next card I got was a blessing on your family. So if this is a person that, you know, you had a long-term relationship with, and you may have had children together or pets, you know, I think that, and I see the lilies here too, so there's like a lot of spiritual energy here, and this is like a unicorn, and a unicorn is very like magical and spiritual as well. Unicorns, you know, to me, this is somebody who's very like spiritually awakened and aware of like other things that are going on around us. So this person that made the decision to kind of move away from something that was toxic or negative, you know, they may have like a higher knowing or something that, you know, that kind of helped them move out of this situation, and it probably was the best thing for the family. You know, I just feel like if it was toxic, if, you know, if there was like a lot of arguing, if, you know, people felt like unloved, or just, you know, like things were not balanced, and there was like, you know, like children involved, or, you know, other people that were living, in the home, you know, that kind of energy spills off and over to everybody else that is around. And, you know, so this situation could have been really like toxic and not good for maybe children that were involved, and other people that were living in the home. And I think that, you know, one person kind of recognizes that and knows that, and the other person is still, you know, kind of trying to get themselves out of this, you know, sadness from the situation not working out. So I'm going to pull one card from the Lightworkers Oracle. Spirit, what message do we have for Cancers for August 2018? What other messages does Cancer need to know for August? Okay, Merkaba, spiritual protection, and then first ray of power. So I'm really getting that, even though the situation may seem, a little rocky, and there may be a specific person in the situation that is feeling very depressed and down about things that took place, and if there are children involved especially, I'm feeling that there is some spiritual protection around this situation and around all of the people that were involved in this, or are still involved in this. I feel like this is like divinely guided in some way, and because of that, things are being protected. Things are kind of being handled in a certain way so that things can move forward in the way that they need to. And so if you're worried about, children or pets or anything like that, just know that there is protection around them and around you. And it's just kind of a matter of getting yourself out of, this sadness. Like, this is kind of like self-harm in a way. You are the only one that can remove yourself from that feeling. Nobody else can really do it for you. So, and this could be you or the person that you're dealing with. And maybe, if you are dealing with a person who is having a hard time coming out of this, try and send some love and light their way. Try to be understanding that they are kind of going through a hard time right now. And, just don't try and make the situation worse in any way, which I don't really see that happening. But just try to be somewhat understanding and send them some healing, love and light energy. And then the second card I had was First Ray of Power. So I'm going to actually read that from the book. Okay, the First Ray of Power states, the first ray of power is energy of conscious destruction. It can be used in a healthy way to eliminate the past and allow for a fresh start. The first ray also carries the frequency of leadership. It can assist you to stand in the truth of your light so others can find their way by it. It helps to strengthen your willpower so you can accomplish any task that you choose. The Ascended Master Elmora brings you his particular blessing and encourages you to believe in your own strength and take the initiative on what matters most to you. So I'm kind of getting that this is really for both people involved. I feel like if you're dealing with a person who is in this sad energy, that maybe they are kind of looking to you in some way for that guiding light. So just try to be, a loving person and like the best person that you can be. It doesn't mean that you have to like get back into some kind of a partnership or relationship with this person, but just try to be kind and try to live your life, in a very like loving and healthy way. And, maybe that can help this person, also move forward. Now, if this is you who is feeling this way, there was, I just want to look at it again at the end. Okay, it says, believe in your own strength and take the initiative on what matters most to you. So, believe in yourself. Believe that, things get better, that there are good things on the other side of this situation. Don't sit and stay stagnant in this energy and kind of like be bringing everybody else down with you, because that's kind of what it seems like is going on here. you know, and it's just not happy for you either. Like, you know, find joy and happiness in every day and every hour. There's always something to be happy and joyful for. And, you know, really maybe try and delve into what it is that you love most. And, you know, start, you know, having that make you, you know, motivate you to bring joy and peace and love into your life and into the other people's lives around you. You know, I'm actually going to read the invocation for that card because I really feel strongly that, you know, maybe some people need this. And if you do like pray or talk to any kind of, you know, archangels or anything like that, you know, maybe call on the Ascended Master El Mora to help you, guide you through this this time. So the invocation for this card states, and Spirit, please let this message help those who are going through this this sad, depressing time in their life right now. Please use this invocation to help this person move forward. I now accept of my own free will the blessing and grace of the first ray of power in my life. Through unconditional love and divine mercy, I surrender my life into the loving hands of the universe to align me with higher will and the most beautiful expression of my life journey. I call upon the loving assistance of the genuine ascended Master El Mora in all aspects of this process and ask that the first ray of power be expressed in ways that serve the greatest good on this planet, that all beings may walk their divine path, their true divine path. Through divine grace, so be it. Okay, Cancer, so I hope that these messages helped, and I hope that you have a good month of August. I'll see you soon. Take care.